My father just recently passed away at the end of July, and I was worried about my mom, kind of being by herself and with my special needs brother. So I told my husband, I said, we might need to get out and just check on mom because we can't call her.
You would drive as far as you could until you couldn't, and then you would cross over rocks, walk over water, and then you would just hike down, and then you would hitch a ride with somebody that was coming through.
Every time you saw somebody you knew and they were alive, it was like a giant reunion. We saw two friends of ours hiking down the road because they couldn't get out of their house. They're hiking with their dog. We pulled,
I screamed,
pulled the car up,
oh my God,
ran up to them and we're hugging them and stuff, and
just crying and wow, okay, you're alive,
because when the scope of it all kind of started to come into focus, then you're thinking everyone that I know was in danger.
My sister lives about 2 minutes down the road from me, so we went and checked on them, and they were okay, thankfully. My brother-in-law, the pastor of Elk Show Baptist Church at Hardscrabble, and him and my husband just ran to check on the church and some of the church members, and when they came back, they had videos and pictures, and just we didn't realize it was that bad, and I was shocked. And I said, well, we definitely need to go check on my mom and brother, and thankfully they were okay.
My parents live in an area that's more remote than mine, and you have to go across the mountain to get there. And luckily, I was able to get down into V-Log and Bald Mountain where they live. But my sister-in-law, she could not get a hold of her family, and she was really worried about them. So my nephew and I, we got on the side-by-side in the four-wheelers. So eventually we got to where Becky lived, and, she was there. So we made sure that we took proof of life pictures for everybody, so my sister-in-law, would know that her mom was okay.
My daughter and I, we attempt to jump back in the car to go check on people again. The eastbound lanes of 19 of the bypass was part of the river, was part of the creek. It was actually running down the middle of the 4-lane. We questioned whether my vehicle was going to be able to make it through it or not, but we were bound and determined that we had some people we needed to check on, make sure that we were okay. We check on her mother. Everything is good there.
The roads were washed out, or so many trees that you could not get out of the county for the initial couple days.
Still cleaning.
Before noon, the roads are full of these vehicles, and chainsaws are humming everywhere. The fire department, they're out. The police, they're out. Everybody's doing their job. Now, keep in mind, those people that were out doing their job, those were people that could get out.
But finally, when we start moving out, you start seeing neighbors come out, and they come out with their chainsaws.
But everybody came together quickly and worked hard